We wear this mask because we want to keep from getting COVID. So I tell her, she's over there studying the stock market all day long. The blue screen is burning into her eyes. So I said, stay off of that. Go out to the garden. Get your vitamin D. Vitamin D, right? Get your vitamin D, which in turn affects the calcium in your body. She said, oh, I don't think I want to do that. I want to make money. You can't talk to them. Women, excuse me. They're difficult to communicate. Now she has a garden, a beautiful garden. Out along the driveway, we were doing what is called earth boxes. Have you heard of earth boxes? How many heard of earth box? You're the only one?
She taught me.
Oh, I see. An earth box is, if you look it up, a lot of people live in apartments. And as a consequence, you say, we can't have a garden. So what you do is, what I do is I take a 5-gallon bucket, and on the first bucket, I drill from 3 inches from the bottom, holes in it, so the water will flow out. Then I put another bucket on top of that, and I put dirt in it, and I put a wick in it, and it goes down to the water. And you don't have to water that thing except once every 2 weeks. You know, you're watering your plant all day long, right? You're watering all day long. But this one, you can move, hey, the sun is out there, so you move your earth bucket right to the sun. You move it around here, move it wherever you want to. You grow your own food. We need to have this concept of growing your own food and being self-sufficient. If you're not willing to do that, you will be out there, when it hits the fan, you will not be able to have anything to eat. So with the earth box, we created that situation, that solution. I also have a compost heap. You know, in the backyard, your compost, you cut the leaves, you take it back there, and you mix it with the soil. What's the problem here in Houston? Houston has a lot of gumbo. You heard of gumbo? Gumbo dirt. So you need to put either sand in there, or you need to put compost in there to turn it around in order to make the dirt better. So with all of this information, it allows you to have a better garden, to be self-sufficient, have your own dirt, and to survive. Now, like I said, the big disconnect between the older generation and the younger generation is that they don't want to do that. Food, go to the grocery store. Food, go to the supermarket. They never grow their own stuff. They don't know what's inside of it. And because they don't know what's inside of it, they suffer. And because they're suffering, their body suffers, and everything else goes downhill. How do you mend this link between them and us? And that is through what I'm advocating now, communication. Constantly talk to them. But they don't want to hear, you see these kids, I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear, walk around. They don't want to hear. So what are you going to do? You've got to be on the same level they are. What attracts them? Computer attracts them. Boyfriends, girlfriends attract them, right? So you don't talk to them. You talk to their boyfriend, you talk to their girlfriend, and you attract them so that then you have a common factor in mind. And speak to them on their level. Talk to them on their level and bring them in to where you have something to say and you can be at peace with them. Otherwise, you would be doing this all day long, shaking your finger. I remember this when I was a little boy. Rather sad. My first language was Chinese. My teacher was doing this to me. The teacher said, didn't understand a single word, right? 2 months later, I found out what she wanted. Do not spit on the floor. What? Don't spit on the floor. I didn't know what she was talking about. You know, when you're a 6-year-old kid, when you're a 6-year-old kid, you think about it, you have something wrong with you. What can you do? Solve the problem. Then I realized I must learn English. Then I became an English teacher. I went to law school, graduate school. All these things that happened during life has been a tremendous journey for me. I've enjoyed it. So I'm sharing it with you, and hope that you will learn a little bit from it so that you can then grow your relationship with your children. Any questions? No question. Yes, sir.
My name is Larry.
Okay, Larry.
And I think that actually the party just to say this touched me, and because I have a son and he just graduated from the school, and now he's kind of looking for a job. But I can see he's still like very fully committed to the game. So I think I could actually have some advice how to communicate with him. Yeah, I always say, what do you need to do to get your job on your develop your skill and
how old is your son?
He's 22 and 23.
They know everything. At 22, they know everything.
Yeah, they know everything, but I think that they still. I actually feel very difficult because I don't want to hurt him.
Right.
Say something like the reality.
Right.
But I also want to get him understand how
Your
to.
point of view, because he's at home all the time, and he's listening to you. But when he goes out, all he's wanting to do is do what his friends want to do. His friends, in my opinion, are not as disciplined as you are, as most of the Chinese are. We're very disciplined people because we know the end game out there is if you don't take care of yourself, who's going to take care of you?
Yes.
And if they're in a group of people where they can survive, they're your friend. They want you to play basketball? Fine. How much you going to get paid for playing basketball? Let's see, I'm 4'3". I play with this guy 7 feet tall. You can't win. So how do you convince him that's not where he needs to be? So you need to associate him with other kids that are in the same level of thinking that you are.
So does he have a girlfriend?
No, he's not interested in a girlfriend.
Not right now.
He's very much into the game. I know he's. Yeah, when I talk to him, and he understands the importance of what I'm taught. To say you need to build your skill and you need getting involved with the others. I mean. Then you need to find a job, right?
Maybe you can find a job to create a game. A lot of companies doing that. In the institute.